puts on astronaut helmet, zips up the spacesuit. The spaceman is here. And hello, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful morning, another wonderful day, and another groovy episode of Dreams Music Radio. What episode? Well, that is the question. It's episode 14, y'all. We are trucking along in the episode count. We'll be having more episodes than no one. There's a lot of episodes of everything. I'm gonna have to find a show that only existed for like X amount of episodes. Who did I last longer? There was only 13 episodes of this show. I lasted longer than The Cape. Do y'all remember watching The Cape on NBC? For those that live in the U.S., I guess. I'm pretty sure that probably wasn't even a show out there in the rest of the world. God. 6 seasons in a movie, right? But yeah, no, episode 14 filled with amazing bangers, and I normally don't like to put myself into these things, but I'm in this one because I was, to my delight, given a very generous and kind surprise, seeing that my latest creation has made it into the Dreamview Weekly Roundup. And I'll read what was written on the Insider page, because it was beautiful. Seeping into your gray matter. That's what the spaceman do, folks. That's what the spaceman do. He brings you the beats that seeps into your brain. Because I love it. It's in my blood now. The beats, the music notes. Like, if you cut me open, out comes music notes. But don't cut me. That's not nice. Episode 14 Dreams Music Radio. I'm excited. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all you amazing dreamers out there, to another fun-filled episode of Amazing Music. And we're going to kick it off with Namordi. This is Something Wrong, Something Right. It's about 5 minutes long, so we're going to kick back and start the show off right with some good beats. Here we go. That was marvelous. Amazing stuff. Just rich sounds, the layers that is delivered in, and then just right there at the end, it just all degrades, fades away into the just the void. Something wrong, something right. Namorty. I hope I'm saying that right. But Namorty, wonderful stuff. Amazing tune. What a way to kick off episode 14. And we're going to roll it right along with Rain Jump from Killer Skillet, who I had the pleasure to say hello to last week in the chats. They popped on in, first time there, and they shared this wonderful tune with me. I gave it a little bit of a listen. I couldn't resist. I was curious, and I'm excited for y'all to hear this. Go check them out. I believe they got an album in the works, so go show them a little love and support, as all the dreamers deserve. Let's check it out. I dig that so much. That takes you on a rad journey. I'm not gonna lie. It takes you through the most emotional start right there. And once it gets going, it gets going. I loves it. That was so fun. Killer Skelet 72. Rain Jump. Such a fun little cool track right there. Really good stuff. If you get to see this from the VOD, Killer. Good stuff. Looking forward to hearing more from them in the future. And lately, we've been hearing a lot from Gently Be. We've listened to a couple of their tracks now, and they've all been just pretty darn delicious. I'm not gonna lie. We've had some range of some wild, energetic tracks, some jazzy tracks, and I'm curious what this track is going to be like. This is Dance with the Devil from Gently Be. This is from their Probably I Am Dead EP. Couple of tracks from that one. Excited? Let's check it out. Ooh, that one is so good. Comes at you in layers and just changes from, this vicious metal to some good old electronic synth, ethereal atmosphere. Gently be just surprising my ear holes every week so far. So always excited to check out their tracks and always excited to listen to more of their stuff in the future. Dance with the Devil from Gently Be. Good stuff. Next up, we got a new one from Orphan Smoke. This is Say Osen. Some tasty licks right there. Loved that. Orphan Smoke with a good track right there. That was Say Osen. Next up, we got a nice little drum solo from Shadow Wolf H. fun, right? Like it gives you the attitude of just walking down the street, strutting your stuff, you know. But everything going on around you is just madness and chaos. But you don't mind because this is your strut. This is your strut music. You listen to that drum solo from Shadow Wolf H when you want to strut your stuff. Fun little shortish drum solo track from Shadow Wolf H. Next up, we got some tracks from the Interstellar Gauntlets original soundtrack. This is a game from Tony 1979 who's done some really cool stuff here in Dreams. If you're not familiar with their work, go check them out. And they've collaborated with the brilliant minds of Ari Keogh, Bumble Burke, and Black Cat Tracks to put together this soundtrack. And I'm very excited to check it out. I definitely want to go check out the game. So we're definitely going to listen to a few of the tracks right now and enjoy. Let's go. Those tracks slap so hard. That was just a few from Keo, Black Hat, and Bumbleberg, and those groovy little pixel graphics in the background, so awesome. I definitely have to go check out this game. I want to say it was probably for that retro jam. I don't know much, but moving on to a moment of madness. Megamix. This is from Stevie 128K with a little help from Ari Keo. And I'm very excited to check this one out. Let's go.
My heart before I even spoke to you. brain cells. Something about those little pills. I'm down for thrills. They yell until they kill. I love your brain cells. This is a picture telling 1,000 words. My heart is an atom ready to burst. My life is a mystery waiting to fall. My head in my hands. Eyes, fire, rose, green. This is all I can achieve. The red is the right, the red is blue. Is there at a time where they get you?
The silence is telling me that it's over? I don't know. I'm scared. I don't. Long pause. I'm assuming that's it. That was wonderful. A lot of sounds, a lot of music happening. That was really good stuff. And I can see. Thanks, Rob. That'd be Keo. Because I can see some text hidden there. But that was wonderful stuff from Stevie 128K and a little help from Ari Keo. Just a lot of wildness, a lot of fun stuff. It was a moment of madness. Moments. A lot of moments of madness. Now then, we move on to a couple tracks from Ted Rainbow, because this month is February, and we're having the Ted Rainbow Redreamed Music Jam here in a couple of weeks. And if you'd like to participate, there's still plenty of time to select any of the tracks from Ted Rainbow's wonderful music vault, or you can select one from Ted's Choices. But if you're needing to have a little inspiration on where to go, how to narrow it down, we got a couple tracks right here that we're gonna go through right now. First up, we got Moonlighter from Ted Rainbow in collaboration with Orphan Smoke. Because Orphan Smoke did the original. So this is a remix of Moonlighter from Orphan Smoke. Cool. Yeah. Great song. Be interesting to see if anyone decides to maybe take this one up and give it a good remix for the jam. Here we go. Such a fun synthy track. That was Moonlighter. Next up, we got Void from Ted Rainbow and Ripmutt. Be interesting to see if anyone decides to get a little cosmic with this one for the Redream Jam. Let's go. Now, I mean, I'm a little bit expert in things that are voidy, and I must approve this voidness, for it is very, very funky. This is a very awesome track from Rainbow Ripmutt. So good. Ted Rainbow Ripmutt. I love their work. And that track is just a slapper. Fun stuff. Another one you can remix for the Redreamed Music Jam is Haunting Memory. Let's check it out. Good old haunting ethereal track. Little uplifting moments there. Reminds me of a certain key of O's. Really good stuff. And any of those three tracks or any others in the collection you see down here can be remixed and sent to the spaceman himself for this February's Redreamed Music Jam number 3, the Ted Rainbow Vault. An artist who delivers such range of so much variety and genre. You get some funk, you get some wildness, some heavy beats, some soft beats. Just good, fun stuff to pick through and enjoy. I'm still slowly working on mine for the jam, and it's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to all the songs that will be entered. Next up, we got a series of creations from Dionisio Cardenas. Try to just take a moment to try to say it all at once. Dionisio Cardenas. First up, we got Bop Bop, or a remix of Bop Bop. This was inspired by the Redreamed Music Jam we had back in December, which was Redreamed Music Jam #1. It was for the Vault. And so Dionisio Cardenas remixed this little tune from those wonderful people over at Media Molecule. This is a remix of Blah Baba. Such a fun little track, ain't it? And what I really like is when, I mean, at least for those on PS5, when you go over to Dreams, it plays this certain song, and I swear this one could just like easily just take over it, and it would just fit right in there. You couldn't even tell the difference. The vibes are all there. It was good stuff. And of course, Dionisio Cardenas also does some amazing visuals with their work. And these ones that we see right here are going to be featuring a lot of those amazing visuals. Oh, and I got this little place. Because that's Justin Arts. These tracks are Dionisio's. Hi, how's everyone doing? I'm doing great. Nothing to see here. We're just making a quick little edit. Save and make playable. Come on, Dreams. Let's go. Come on. Don't keep the people waiting. There we go. It's gonna warm up, get ready, do its thing, you know. But yeah, next one we got up from Dionisio is Walking on Ice. I love their visuals. I'm excited for this one. Let's go. It's just incredible. I love watching their visuals because I'm notorious for having tunnel vision when I'm incredibly focused. And all of that just makes you so focused and you just get sucked into it. Put it on a loop and let me look at that for like several hours, and I will be the most calm, chill person in the funkin' room. Dionisio, Walking on Ice. Another good one from them. Summer Nights. We're going from something cold to something hot. Excited to check this one out. I want more of these visuals in my brain. Let's go. Oh, and then this one loops. See, I like this one because it loops. So you can just put this one on in the background and just zone out. Love it. It was awesome. Summer Nights, Dionisio. Never disappoints. I'm really excited to check this one out because just looking at the visuals is like, oh, this is different. This is Sweet Dreams from Dionisio Cardenas. Finishing up our little Dionisio comfy hour here on Dreams Music Radio. it's the segment I'm calling this. The Dionisio comfy hour. I want to live in that nice little cozy village. That was beautiful. Wonderful stuff. Just really chill out to that one. Sweet Dreams from Dionisio Cardenas. That finishes up all the cool stuff that we've been seeing from Dio, and hopefully get that nice little remix from them added into the nice little dream that I created for it. But next up, we got a fun one from the amazing Justin Art. And this was made for the Radical Retro Community Jam. That Community Jam I was talking about earlier here. Yeah, that jam. This artwork is made entirely with paint as I am going for an old school pixel artwork. Animations featuring retro sounding synthwave music of the same title by Justin Art themselves. Released back in April 2022. And I'm excited. It's nice to see that they're using an old track from back in the day to kind of fit the whole entire pixelated motif, if you will. And yeah, no, I love pixels. Pixels are gorgeous, and I love retro art style. So really excited to see the visuals complement the amazing track from Justin Art. This is Skyscraper Lights. That is a very fun, adventurous track. What a ride. Skyscraper lights from Justin Art, and those visuals, just nice, chill, bopping beats on a nice starry night. Good stuff. Next up, we got some entries from this past Saturday's Mamiya Jam, which, of course, every Saturday, Sauceless One puts together music made in our jams where anyone wild enough and crazy enough to participate can make music within 1 hour and send it to the Sauceless One themselves. And yeah, it's always a fun experience to put yourself to the test, to think on your toes. I know last week I was having some struggles with my own little tune, but it was fun. It was great to hear everyone else's, and here are just a few that we got to hear last Saturday. Which, of course, if you don't know, if you yourself want to participate in the Mamiya Jams, then don't be afraid of the raid. Watch out, sauces. The raid is coming. One of the first tracks we had from that jam was from Gecko, and this is Retro Mamiya. Just a nice chill track. There's something like kind of like Earthbound Mother esque, like a little bit I've played of that series. Those wild, wacky tunes that you hear in that game. Gecko. Always good to hear music from them. We don't hear much music, but when we do, they're always fun. Another one we got from the Retro Mamiya Jam was Le Chaco from Sackboy 2003. Using some chipsets. Chipsets. I don't know why I said it like that. Chipset stuff. Fun, exciting. Let's go. Just good, fun, awesome retro vibes on that one. Le Chaco from Sackboy 2003. Good old chip shit. Chip shit. Shisha, but it's shisha. Another one we got was from the awesome Seafull James. This is Flip It. Flip It Good. Here we go.
That's good enough for me. Everything looks better on CRT. Sharing music, making mixtapes for all my friends. So flip it over when it hits the end.
That vocoder, my goodness, that's some auto-tune, awesome psychedelic stuff right there. That is so neat. Seafull James, always making those great beats. Class act, agreed. Class act, as always, Seafull James. Now, whoa, not that one, this one. We got a good one from Pooter Ryan Zuka. Pooter Ryan. We'll go with that one. Pooter Ryan put together a really fun one that I believe was recently given an MM pick. So always awesome to see the support and love given to the Dreams musicians here. When a venture lies before you, embark on it with the best of friends and cheer in your hearts. This is A Venture Awaits. I'm excited. Let's go. Always love the collabs between Pooter Ryan. awesome stuff. That kind of 2.5 Minecraftian pixelated look is really dope. I like it. Very cool stuff. And you get the little panda and Bede chilling down at the tree, sharing stories and jokes, and just being the best of friends. And I think, like, yeah, and then I noticed, like, the clouds, and it kind of like that right there, the clouds feel like the timeline. So many G's. Poodle Ryan. Adventure awaits. Very nice. So nice. We played it twice. Really good stuff. Now, moving on to this past Monday's weekly music jam from Mama Fluffy. Because, of course, every Monday, the wonderful Fluffy and Sassy throws a nice little jam for assets and music. And if you want to participate, this upcoming music jam, number 14, in fact, is Plush Toy, Hug, and R&B. Some very interesting prompts. I always try to participate when I can, given my work schedule. It's always tough when you don't have a extra day off, but that's fine. I always try to participate when I can, and I always enjoy sitting back and relaxing to these wonderful dreams that Fluffy puts together of all the music that was entered, and using assets that were also created for the jam. And this past one was paintbrush, explosions, and polka. And seeing it was that prompt right there that instantly broke my brain last week. Like, what? Polka? I couldn't. I could have gone with the other ones, but it was polka that instantly just went, ah. But I am excited to check out and see what everyone else did. Mama Fluffy and everyone that participated. Always love what y'all do. Keep up the good work. And excited to hear the wonderful jams. Number 13. Here we go. Ah, wrong button. That one.
souls. My posthumous walk is a cross between a zombie and a crack fiend, fighting over a white rock and a spleen. I lost all meaning, forgot my feelings. Let me get a psychic reading, please. Tell me what kind of danger lies ahead that I should be heeding. I probably should be reeling in my memories and dreams before it gets too late and seems like fate made a mistake. It takes my life away from me before I have a chance to say the things I wanna say, do the things I wanna do. Half of reality live vicarious.
awesome stuff. It's incredible how people interpret those words and make some really dope music. Especially Death Venus Blue, who just like went full blown explosions. Like, this is gonna be an explosion in your brain. And it was. Death Venus Blue blew my mind. Those great tracks all around. Mama Fluffy's weekly music jam, number 13. This Monday, number 14 is on the list. So it'll be exciting to see what kind of songs we get for Plush Toy, Hug, and R&B. That's quite the assortment of words. And I feel like they try to pick the most delightful and kind of words, and yet somehow Death Venus Blues still makes like this hard-hitting, heavy banger that makes you a little scared. And you're just like, huh, how does Death Venus Blue do it? Magic. It's magic. It's dreams and magic. All right. We got the final set of tracks to close out episode 14. So we're going to move it along with a track from Sephonics. This is a track from Sephonics. This is Parabola. Excited to hear this. Let's go. lot of good energy in that track. Gets you running, gets you moving. So much hype. That was Parabola from Saphonics. Saphonics, everyone. Go check them out. Now, I want to play a good one that I enjoyed. Like, this was, what, we're in 2023, a couple years ago now. This was from Vegas Dire. And I hope they return someday. They're like, oh yeah, Dreams. I want to play around in Dreams, because they made some good tracks. Like this one. This is Santa Maria. just love those sounds. This just sends you floating into the cosmic beauty of space and time. Just so atmospheric. I love that track. Santa Mira. Santa Mira from Vegas Dyer. Just that track never gets old. Now we got one from Fro Shinobi. This is a nice little loop called That One Cloud. It's a fun beat. Let's go. Just a fun beat, right? It's good stuff. A little happy chip tune. And that was That One Cloud from Fro Shinobi. Now we got one from Jap Kid. This is Descent. The feeling of sailing on a pirate ship. Let's set sail. Ooh, psychedelic. Weird. Yes, I love weird. Let's do this. That is a dope track. Just wild, fun stuff from Jab Kid. That was Descent. We were descending in some funky stuff with that one. Good stuff. Love that. Okay, now it's time to finish out episode 14, and now I gotta do my best to kind of try to keep it together. Because honestly, I wasn't expecting what I was expecting yesterday. Let's check the notifications real quick. Because, yeah, yesterday, as the people over at do every weekend, they do their little nice weekly roundup, and when I saw myself added, I was like, what? And then of course I always knew that, when they do this, they do a new edition of the Insider, and I gave it a read, sorry, again trying to compose myself, words. And yeah, I was very humbled to hear those kind words from Insider and what the people there wrote. Because I during my hosting duties of Dreams Music Radio, I was secretly working on something. I'm going back to my roots, if you will, because when my journey here in Dreams began 3 years ago, I had this urge to tell stories, and not only tell stories, I wanted to do music. So the whole entire idea of musical novels came to be, and that's how we got the legend of the Void of Funk and all of its sequels. And it's been a while since I've done something like that, because I took that time to kind of better myself and everything else. I was okay in music. I wasn't great. And when you hear this song, you're going to hear the influence of people I call my friends. I love all of you guys so much. I really do, because you've given me a place to just be myself and to also help figure out what I was. It's been a while, a long time actually, since I felt creative, that I had aspirations and ambitions, and I feel going into this year I'm ready to kind of get back at life, and hopefully by the end of this year I'm in a happier place than I was these past couple of years. And I know with dreams that is very possible, because it's a journey, and this is my journey inside my brain. It did hit all the right buttons, Keo. I do have it right here, because I shared it with everyone in my family, and they're like, "Wow!" But yeah, it's this line right here. We enter a strange place to allow the high tempo drums and breaks to seep into our gray matter. I love that line right there. But yeah, I introduce my breakcore banger via mysterious television-faced narrator, and that is where we're going to enter now. Because every fairy tale starts with once upon a time. Why not start one in the void of funk? So won't you please join me for a story filled with mystery, wonder, and cosmic funk that will crawl inside your brain. I love you guys. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter, which I'm slowly tinkering away on as we speak. Prologue. Inside my brain. Let's funkin' go. Gather around, everyone. Uncle Echo has a story to tell. Another tale from the void of funk. Because you see, the void is a bizarre and strange place, filled with endless yarns to pluck and spin. These yarns are the strings to the infinite realities and endless possibilities. And now, the tale you're about to hear is one of a young man who sought out his place in the cosmos. His name was the Spaceman, and he grew up dreaming of the worlds beyond his own. He felt the stars twinkle to entice him out into the dark vastness. And yet, even with these dreams, he questioned his purpose. He wondered his place in this cosmic economy, and he feared he wasn't living his own story. He couldn't sit by and wonder what the next chapter had in store for him. He wanted to be the author of his own adventure. He struggled and wanted to do better, and found himself in a trance, and he hoped the answers would crawl inside his brain. The spaceman would hear stories from old kooks and crazies that slept in dark alleys behind the bars. They all spoke of a place where anything was possible, and they explained to the spaceman that if he wished to find the void of funk, to write his next chapter, he would need to enter his dreams. My brain, right? Brain, 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 brain. Oh man. It was a fun, really, really fun song to grow and create, and all those visuals, everything. I love this. I love dreams. I love what I do. And being the little tease. Look at that. Look at that. The little tease I am. Oh, I want to That's all you get. That's all you get. The little tease right there. What's coming? 3 years in the making. A story unlike anything else. And there you have it, folks. Episode 14 is in the books. And what a way to finish. I'm always happy to do this. I love all the music here. I love being a part of this community and doing what I do. It's great. It's really fun stuff. Sauceless will be starting here in about 20 minutes. So we're going to hang out, chill, probably put on something to enjoy. But what a great episode. Looking forward to next week. Of course, we got the Redreams Music Jam coming up here in a couple weeks. We are about 21 days away from that. Yeah. 3 weeks, if I'm doing my maths correctly. 3 weeks until the Ted Rainbow Jam. So, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Great songs. Of course, we featured some Ted Rainbow in the episode. For any of you looking for a little inspiration from the Rainbow himself. But yeah, great episode. Good stuff all around. Take a minute to compose myself. This is a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, let's put on something. What do we got to put on? Let's go find a music album just to chill out to and relax. Fun stuff today. Look at that, my brain. We got more brains. Oh, let's just go and listen to this real quick.
Okay, let's try something. I don't like it. 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 Well, no, I don't like it.
There's a graveyard in my head filled with songs.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I I don't like it. Should have finished that.
I got a graveyard filled with songs. How does he do it?
I don't like it. Don't be like me. I don't like it. Let it out. Don't be like me. There's a graveyard in my head filled with songs. Your cemetery, no vacancy.
What the heck? I do not like that.
This is great stuff. Always fun tracks from Benwave. The theme is brains. Oh. Music and rhythm. Let's see. We got albums. Okay. Sauceless should be starting here soon. All right. Just wait for Sauce to start. We'll go ahead and read. Give my farewells to everyone. And we'll see you all next Saturday for more Dreams Music Radio. Come on, Sauces. Oh my. Nerf darts flying. Eventually. It takes a moment. Gotta get settled in. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Ooh, that's not how we spell raid. Raid. Sourceless. Get that all typed up and ready. Should be soon. Eventually, we'll raid. It's that awkward moment when you wait and wait. There we are. Boop. All right, there we go. Raid has been created. All right, everyone. Raid is set. Ready to go. See y'all later. Take care.